Bitcoin and Nashville 2024 tickets going up, I believe tonight, and they're going to continue to go up. And Pacific Bitcoin as well in the fall, those are going up again soon. If you're ever thinking about going to an actual conference, I used to literally despise conferences and business conferences, and fiat conferences. In this fiat world we live in, it's garbage. But if you've ever been to a Bitcoin conference, and I really suggest if you have not, get tickets to go to a Bitcoin conference immediately. And Pacific Bitcoin is probably one of the best, unconfiscatable, BitBlock Boom. Those are all coming out the second half of the year here. And then the Bitcoin 2023 in Miami was just in May that we were at. And then Bitcoin Nashville next year in 2024 for Bitcoin Magazine. Unbelievable. Will change your life. Absolutely life-changing. When you're around Bitcoiners, anything is possible. And it's the most amazing group of people to be around. And Bitcoin, Pacific Bitcoin in 2022 was life-changing, and it was a glimpse into the future of a bright orange future of a hyper-Bitcoinized world where everyone is changed because of Bitcoin and they become aligned. We're all fighting for the same mission. If you go to a regular conference, you're all doing your own thing. You know, if you go to a marketing conference, you're doing your own thing. You got your own business. You're all trying to learn things, but you're not on the same team. You know, when you go to a Bitcoin conference, so everyone, doesn't matter what company they run, doesn't matter what they're doing, they're all on the same team. They're all pushing towards the same mission. If you are doing anything in the Bitcoin ecosystem, you are pushing towards more people coming to the network and changing lives and giving freedom to the masses, giving freedom to the world, property rights, wealth to the world. Nothing ever like that has ever existed in humanity. And speaking from someone who's been to these conferences and had that, I was reluctant to go because I couldn't stand conferences, and they were always a waste of time to me. But boy, I have not been more wrong. Do yourself a favor. Take your family. They're family-friendly events. They're unbelievable, life-changing events. The prices are going to continue to go up to these. But if you are thinking at all of getting to Bitcoin, learning about Bitcoin, what this future will be like, what the people are like, do yourself a favor. Book the trip. Go experience it. Take it all in and see what the bright orange world has to offer you, what freedom money has to offer you, what property rights and wealth and freedom for humanity entail. We are on the precipice of a changing world. Presidential candidates talking about Bitcoin. The largest institutional managers, asset managers, countries all adopting Bitcoin, the hardest money, neutral money that ever has existed in human history. Think about that. Think about that. Don't let government, don't let people who have their best interests at heart and yours at the bottom of the stack, don't let those people tell you what to do or tell you what to think or put fear, uncertainty, and doubt in your head. That's all I can say. And when you think of Bitcoin and crypto, think of them completely differently. Frame it that way. Bitcoin is not crypto and crypto is not Bitcoin. They're completely different. Bitcoin is the answer. Bitcoin is the end of the road, not the beginning of the road. This is decades of human achievement and invention all put together in the right way, creating fire. You don't create a second fire. Digital scarcity only comes one time. And that's what we found with Bitcoin. That's what Satoshi found with Bitcoin. That's where we all get to benefit from. And this is why it's taken the world by a storm and will only continue. We are so early. I mean, we're 1%, less than 1% adoption. It's this big and it's in this many people's faces all the time. And it's that little still. The adoption is that little worldwide. Think about that. Think about that. So you are not too late. You are beyond early. And price is the least interesting aspect to talk about. However, it does matter, and this is what helps people get people in. So you are so early. You will have life-changing gains, wealth, generational wealth-changing gains in this if you just buy and hold. Save instead of the dollars you save, just change that for Bitcoin. That's it. That's the only thing you need to do is think of it the same as technology and switch out a liability, dollars, for an asset. Bitcoin, the hardest asset to ever exist, and your life will be changed in the coming decades. I promise you. But the fight is here. The information fight, the global fight, the cultural fight, the bio wars, the misinformation wars, everything is now. It is now, guys. Bitcoin or slavery. CBDCs and slavery or Bitcoin and freedom. It is our choice. It's up to us. This is the fight, the Revolutionary War of 2.0. This was what happened in the late 1700s, and decentralization, the kings and queens, the monarchs, and we are going through that same that same battle now with decentralized media, separation of church and now separation of money from state and separation of media from state. We're in that battle now, and it's hard to see because it's invisible. So it's hard to see. My life has been completely changed. So please take it from me. My life has been completely changed in so many ways I can't even talk about it. All the things I've talked about here. But please take it from me, whether it's through wealth or the inability to confiscate my wealth, or the people I've met in my life that are literally instantaneous brothers and sisters I feel like I've met forever because they are Bitcoiners and have the same ethos. Boy, oh boy, it's unbelievable. So please go do it. I don't have an affiliate code for you for any of these things. I don't care. If we can help the most amount of people, we all win at the end of the day. That's the aligned incentives of Bitcoin. If we all come onto Bitcoin, we all win. We all win. Because whether you're first or you're last into Bitcoin, it doesn't matter. Because your life will get cheaper and cheaper over time, and your standard of living will continue to go up once we have a Bitcoin system that captures deflation and brings those gains to us, unlike the system we're in now. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming to this TED Talk. Please share it out because the algorithm hates truth. Trust but verify. This is not financial advice. It's freedom advice. Question everything is boldness, even the existence of God himself. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.